here, right here on Confidence Live. Hi, guys. This is Trisha Campbell, plus size supermodel, confidence, body image coach, and model coach. And today I am joined by the beautiful, oh my God, former model. Who said former? She's still a model. Once a model, always a model. Miss Kim Baker. She is the CEO. And of course, guess what, guys? Yes, she is a single mom of two kids. We're gonna dive into it because we gotta see how she's doing all of this. Plus, she owns her own makeup beauty line called Glamazons. Miss Kim, how are you doing?
How are you? Yes, girl, and it is morning.
Yes, it is morning here. I am in Florida, sunny IA, Florida. Where are you coming in from, Kim?
New Jersey today.
Yes.
Florida last week.
Yes, so of course she is a jet setter. Oh my God, we were just catching up behind the scenes, and she's telling me where she's jet setting off to next. It is so amazing. Tell us a little bit where you're going. Like, share that with us. It's so exciting the travel.
Thursday, I have to leave to go to Minnesota to shoot Shop HQ, and I'll shoot Friday and Friday. And then this weekend, I'm leaving to go to London and then Paris. So, yeah.
Oh, ooh la la.
I don't know if I
You
call
put
it
that
jet
tea.
set, no. I call it work. But my friends think it's jet set. Okay.
Right.
It's work.
As models, we are used to that. So this is really diving in deep for work for you.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
hi guys, welcome, 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 welcome. If you guys are watching this on a replay, hi Shania, hello. So listen, we have a bonus for you guys to stick around because Miss Kim here, she is gonna show us some makeup tips, tips going on, for the summer, going into fall, like how your skin could glow and all that amazingness. Let us know where you're coming in from, guys. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so let's get right down to business because I'm all about the business with fun, of course. So,
You look beautiful, by the way.
oh, thank you so much. I think it's this Florida sun always beaming on my skin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just love it down here, the beach and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. I
speaking
love
to
Florida.
inspirational women like you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Florida. It's my happy place.
Yeah, I saw you were here the other day. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yes. All right. So the first thing I want to ask you,
Mhm.
where did you get your inspiration to start your beauty brand?
My inspiration came from, I'm one of the founding, as far as pioneering plus size models. And back in the day when I was a model, even when I was a straight size, many times people just didn't have my shade of foundation, and it was either too muddy, too red, too gray. And I wanted to create a line. I knew someday I would create a line that where the foundation is centered around looking and feeling like skin. My second skin foundation stick truly is a second skin foundation. And so I was inspired by wanting to also have us be a part of the narrative. I wanted my ad campaigns to contain beautiful Black women of all different shades. And I wanted Black women to know, even though the line is inclusive of everyone, but it's almost kind of like the reverse, where the major brands tend to have, a million shades for white skin and 2 shades for Black. Well, it's kind of the opposite. Because to be honest, you don't really need all those shades, It's only a certain amount of skin tones that there are. So I never really understood why people have 100 shades of foundation, because there are not 100 shades of skin tone.
So that's really was the inspiration, like being on different sets and not having the right foundation color.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
wow.
And
So,
I'll show you what I mean. If I took, like,
yes, please show us that.
foundation, I could show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's all about undertone. And that's what a lot of people are not doing with their brands, is they're not providing the education part of helping women simplify their beauty regime. And that's what I'm doing.
That is amazing because I know as a model too, when I go on set, I see the makeup artists with so many different pigment colors and they have to put it in different areas and all of that. Like, you know, an average woman, if you go and just buy it from, say, the pharmacy, one tone is not just going to fit you.
Right, that's it. Because it's because skin is multidimensional, especially when it's women of color. I mean, you can look at my face right now and you see, you know, brown, you see yellow undertones here, you see a little bit of blue here. Yeah, so we're multidimensional. And when you take those shades and you mix them together, then you make magic, you know. And these are so easy to use. I'm going to actually blend them with my finger, just so you can see how they got on.
Right. So guys, stay on for that. Don't go. She's going to give us some nice makeup tips and methods of how you could sparkle and look amazing. Definitely. Whether you're in front of the camera or, hey, Amy, hi, how are you, girl? Hey, Clint, I see you. Yes, New York in the building. Clint, where are you coming from?
My heart, honey, up early.
Yes, up early. Thank you guys for joining so early because I know you could always come on the replay, but you're here. Yes. Oh, wow. Amy says she has loved watching you build your empire, model mogul.
Thank you. And you know, and I hope I'm being an inspiration to women, you know, because I truly am that single mom who just wouldn't give up, you know. And yes. So
tell us a little bit about that, Kim, about being a single mom and wanting to go after your dream, like business-wise as an entrepreneur. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, the whole thing is that I was trying to figure it out as a single mom. I knew I wanted to change the financial dynamic of my family. I didn't want to be that mom, you know, stuck in a financial rut. And I just, you know, prayed my way through it and worked my ass off and just never gave up. And that day that I launched on Shop HQ was such a, you didn't see it because they didn't show that part. But it was just such an emotional day for me because I was just so proud and looked back over my whole journey and realized that, you know, I just refused to give up. And now I look at my kids' lives and I'm grateful, you know. So I encourage any mom out there with dreams, please stick to your guns and make it happen. Yeah.
So the next thing that I want to segue into is the money, right? We love what we're doing. Yes, we love what we're doing, but it's always about, of course, you got to make a living. And of course, you need the capital. If you say, I want to start a business, can you inspire and encourage women like how to go about getting business capital?
Well, the first thing you need to do is make a track record for yourself. I mean, as you know, I went from being a model to a makeup artist, and I got to, thank God, work with a lot of influential people. And then I used that to kind of catapult into, you know, just building myself as, you know, a celebrity makeup artist by doing people like Tom Cruise, etc., Ving Rhames, Meg Ryan.
You can name drop.
And it's way too many to even sit here and name drop. But I built my foundation. And then from there, you know, and then I had this aesthetic that people noticed is that I like for makeup to look like you're not really wearing makeup. I like for a woman's beauty to shine through. And so, you know, everything is planned. Everything is, you know, was planned on, you know, I'm going to build this first. Then they can't say I'm not an expert. I'm going to build this first. And they can't say I'm not an authority. Then the next thing I did was I started seeking out how to get the componentry. And then from there, I started researching on how, you know, what ingredients really help, you know, our skin. Because we're not just a makeup brand. We're a very skin conscious makeup brand. And so from there, once you build your name, it's a lot easier to get and I started doing morning shows. So once you start doing morning shows and people start seeing you on TV, they become a little bit looser with the money. But the good thing is during the time I was a model, I saved my money. So yes.
Can we get into that a little bit? Because I have I'm a model coach, and I get a lot of models who I coach and all of that. Talk a little bit about the money piece with the modeling there. Yes.
Yeah, so what I kind of started doing was investing in the market and investing in insurance. And when you have a little bit of a nest egg put away, it makes the journey a little bit easier. So it required me kind of like not penny pinching, but really being responsible with saving. And you really, even though we all want nice things now, if you save your money, you can have even nicer things. Where before I was renting an apartment, now I live in a beautiful home. And those are the sacrifices I made to be able to, to get here, So you have to be responsible. You should save a percentage, because models, I don't know what they make now, but I know what we made back then. And I had plenty of days where, I made a substantial amount of money and I just couldn't see myself squandering it.
Yeah, I know when you guys used to model, I hear the stories where they used to fly you guys on private jets. You get flown to Italy, to all over the world, and get like a large amount of money Yes, to do that.
What I hear models make today, not all, but what I hear a lot of models make today, especially like the Instagram models, my mouth hits the floor. I'm like, what? I would have been like, go to hell. The money we made was insane. I mean, I listen to these girls today, and I'm glad.
We got to get into it, because this is why I'm a coach too, because I'm like, you have to know your worth. Like without us, there's no beauty campaigns, and you're an owner of a beauty campaign. Without any models, you can't do what you're doing, right? I have glamour. I have to, if I don't model it myself, I have to have models, and I have to pay them, right? We are so worthy, and a lot of people just want to like get on and take advantage. Please tell the models out there, you're worth it. You're supposed to be getting the right amount of pay. No, not for networking. No, not for, give me a piece of garment. That doesn't pay my mortgage. That doesn't pay for my car payment.
You have to know your value. You have to know your value. And if you're advertising something for someone, it depends also too, on if it's a growing company. But if it's an established company, no, they need to pay you.
And they need to pay big time.
Some of these girls are out here charging like the Instagram models, and I'm blown away. I'm like, girl.
Because let me just talk about Instagram a little bit, because I'm an influencer too, and that's part of my modeling package that I do. Remember, ladies, you're doing the makeup, you're doing the hair, you're doing the photography, you're doing the styling. You're doing all those jobs in one. This is why these companies want to use you, right? So if you're doing this, you have to charge them a lot of money. Plus, they're using your footage, they're using your image and everything for sometimes 2 months, sometimes for a year. So you have to pack all that stuff into your pricing, right? So if you need to learn more about this, contact me.
You have to have the following. Like, you can't be somebody with 200 or 2,000 followers and think you can charge somebody a lot of money, because you have to have a bigger, so you have to in the beginning maybe work a little bit for less, like I did as a makeup artist, and modeling always started out paying big for me, because I started at a time when the rates were high. But there's a difference between an established influencer who influences as opposed to someone just starting out. That's where there's a lot of people misconstruing. You can't have 200 followers and think, oh, I'm charging, X amount of dollars. No, because part of what we're paying for is the influence.
Yeah, because it's to bring in your audience that you have to that company, right? That's pretty much what they're paying you for, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. Absolutely. It is such an amazing time to be a businesswoman, an entrepreneur. It is such it's mind blowing, right? With all this technology, right? You're all the way in Jersey. I'm here in Florida. We have people coming in from London, UK, Jamaica, the Caribbean, Africa. I mean, like women from all over. And we just want to inspire women that dreams do come true. Hi guys, thank you for joining. Replay, put that in the comments if you're watching this later. I am here with former model Miss Kim Baker, owner of her own beauty line, Glamazon Beauty. And of course, she is now on Shop HQ. And of course, she's going to give us some tips. I want to ask her, how does it feel like to step up in the studio and have your line on HQ? Like, tell us a little bit about that. It's so exciting.
You know, the thing that is most exciting is I am the first woman of Afro descent on Shop HQ. They've been on air for 32 years. And I'm sure it was nothing that was, intentional, but I'm the first Black-owned beauty brand on the show. So that really is something. I feel like that's like the icing on the cake, because hopefully, God willing, together we will open the doors for everyone. And I'm very proud of that. And I'm very proud that a lot of my people are very proud that I've, made that accomplishment. I love the team there. They're very, nice people, very supportive. And just the first day that I aired was just blown away. We sold out of so many SKUs that literally we did almost a year's worth of inventory in one show. So it was quite magical. And my sisters showed up and showed out, sisters of all ethnicities. And so I'm back on again this Friday. I'm on twice, though, this time. So I'm on at 1 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 12 and 9 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Mm-hmm. Tell us where they can find Shop HQ. Like what platforms? Where do they go to find it?
Fios, Comcast, whatever you have. There's a channel. I know on Verizon, which is what I have. I'm on 657. So different. And then my cousin, she has something else. It's on 519. So, it depends on what your carrier is, but it's there. They've been in business for, 32 years. They're in 100 million homes. Yeah. So guys, tune in, and you can call in and talk to me live, and I love it. So,
that is exciting. Wow. That is awesome. So before I let you go, I know you're getting out somewhere. I don't know why my son is doing that. Can you give us some tips? Going from summer into fall, like how to let her.
The next thing I say is take care of your skin, but I do want them to see why this is called Second Skin Foundation. So if I can just show them, is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So this is my Second Skin Foundation stick, beautifully packaged. Yeah. So I just want to see that when it goes on. It goes on amazing. I'm going to do it on this side so you can see it. And I'm actually just going to use, I don't have my nails on, guys, because I'm treating my hands. But it looks like skin on, and it just glides. And then you see I put it over here. And so this is number 9 that I use. Remember we talked about undertones? So I just kind of want to show, this is number 9. Over here, I'm going to use number 8, which I got to open up. So I just wanted to see why I was saying what I was saying. So, and as you can see, it's 2 different. One is more yellow, one is more red. But because of my undertones having both, if I wanted to, I could mix them. And it's still, look how easy that glides on and what it did for my skin. It just made my skin glow. So I had already had on this, which is the Mystical Veil Primer, and that is what really gives that skin, hydration. But it's such an easy to use product. You see how easy it glides on? Yeah. So easy to use. And that's it.
And you look like a Glamazon.
And then we have our concealer, which I love this concealer because it goes on so creamy and rich. Mm-hmm. I'm going to use my finger for that too.
Yeah.
Tap it out.
Oh, you pat it.
You can see where it's like brightening. But everything is skin conscious. Everything is about just making your skin glow. You see that? Look at how it brightens. So, and when it dries, this concealer does not crease, does not lay in your lines. It literally lies on top of the skin. So it does what a concealer is supposed to do. And that is just make you look more awake. Can you see it? The difference?
Yes.
So
yes.
This product is amazing. A lot of people compare this concealer to the NARS. I think it's a little less slippery as the NARS. So it does its job of just staying in place. So I just wanted you guys to see that it's called Second Skin Foundation, an iconic hydrating concealer for a reason, because it still allows the skin to look like skin, and it still allows the skin to breathe. So, and you can't really, if you're in your shade range, you really cannot mess up, because like I said, our skin is multi-dimensional. So I wanted you to see how I literally use 2 different ones and I still end up, you know, getting my shade right.
So how will she know which 2 to buy? Like, do you have a demo thing on your website?
Do too. I just wanted to show that, you know, because of our skin being multi-dimensional, there's a way that too that I could even mix different shades. For instance, my number 11 is much deeper, and then I'll take my number 11, and what I'll do is I'll just go right here in my corners. And I'll contour. You see?
Wow. And it's gorgeous.
It blends so lovely. And that's why we've been winning beauty awards. We won New You Beauty Award. We have amazing reviews on Shop HQ's site. And the good thing is, I don't know these people. These people are all from around, you know, the country. So we've been
Amen.
Really?
That's such a blessing, Kim. I mean, you know, from being a model to makeup artist, now to makeup CEO, I mean, I'm a strong believer in God, and that's what it is, you know. Set your intention, write it down, put action to it. We were talking a little bit about that too, that you got to put action on your dreams too for it to happen.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I had days where I felt discouraged, you know, because especially, and I have to say this, you know, what I'm about to say is the truth, especially trying to cater to your own people. We're the hardest people to our own people.
Yes.
But I've made points of proving, you know, the brand. But in the beginning, I mean, I was surprised who my support came from, you know? Yeah. So
yeah. So we have to really rally around each other and uplift each other more.
It's still bad though. It's still bad. But hopefully, you know, with education, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at my concealer and I'm like, yes.
Yes, it's looking good.
Yes, we still just have to learn to embrace each other, you know?
It's a mindset, you know, that's the thing. You have to change your mindset.
It is a mindset, definitely. I even look a lot of times at like influencers. You would think a lot of times they would stand and really, not all, but really rally behind supporting more Black brands. But, you know, it seems like everybody wants to be down with, you know, the YSLs and the same people that I couldn't back in the day get to stand behind wanting to use Black girls for campaign. Not saying Saint Laurent, I'm talking about a whole bunch of different brands. You know, back when I was modeling, you know, Tricia, I don't have to tell you, trying to get, you know, certain brands to use Black girls. Now, all of a sudden, everybody sees the power of our dollar and they're like, oh, okay, let's do it. Now you see everybody doing Black campaigns. And I'm telling you, we fought and fought and fought to be noticed, you know? So I don't know. I just... Yeah.
There's your thanks. Someone said thanks, and from LinkedIn there. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So, yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you so much, Kim. I mean, you guys are trailblazers, okay? So Thank you so much for all that you did for us and going forward and still doing. Because as you're saying, being on Shop HQ, I can't imagine a company 30 something years and never had a black beauty company.
I don't think, well, at one time, remember, there weren't very many Black-owned beauty brands.
Oh
So,
yeah,
I
that
mean,
too.
this is like a new rush of, of Glamazon and so many other, Black-owned beauty brands. This is a real time to celebrate because it wasn't like that. I was a model for 27 years, and the only brand I remember was Naomi Sims back in the day, which y'all probably don't know who that is because some of y'all are so young. Naomi Sims, and then Iman came out with something.
Iman.
Iman, there was nobody in between there,
Wow.
And then brands popped up like Black Up, but I don't know where they are today.
Black Up, right? Black Up from London.
Yep.
Are they still in business or no?
No, I never saw them anywhere but Macy's, but they were a great, concept and a great brand.
Yeah.
So, it really wasn't Shop HQ's fault because there were not a lot of Black-owned brands. Well, now you have plenty. So, guys, no matter whether you're Black or white or Asian or whatever, we are all the human race. Support all brands,
Yes,
But
definitely.
Particularly take a look at some of the Black brands because we have plenty to offer. I mean, I have a lot of white celebrities that wear my product as well. So,
Of course, definitely, because everybody's skin conscious. It doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are, and there's so many multinational people now. Like me, I'm all nation. My dad is Black, my mom is Cuban, white, German, Indian. Like I'm mixed up with a lot of things. So,
Native American,
Right, yeah. So we're all like, we all want to feel beautiful. We all want to look amazing. So check out Miss Kim's Glamazon Beauty on A Shop HQ. And you also have a website, right? Can they go to the website?
Glamazonbeauty.com. And I also, talk on Facebook, as you know, girl.
Yes.
So if you reach out to me on Facebook, I have no problem talking to people, a lot of people say to me, I remember one time I answered my phone in my office and the lady saw me on Good Morning America and she was like, tell her I think she's, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, thank you so much. It was me. And she said to me, what are you doing answering your phone? My phone, so yeah.
Hello. Yes, I love that about you, that you're so personable, a true queen, of course. Thank you for sharing with us from being a single mom, former model, celebrity makeup artist, now CEO, owner, boss babe, entrepreneur. Oh my God, just model mogul. I love it. So you're so inspirational. Thank you for coming on. Hi, Brett. I see you. Thanks for coming on. Yes. So can you give us 2 tips, like quick tips of how to move from summer, our makeup routine from summer into fall and still look amazing?
Oh my goodness. How to move from, like I said before, it's really about skincare. And I think, just more than anything is making sure you just have your right shade of foundation. Of course, your necessity, your essentials, such as your powder, your whether it's pressed or loose. Yep. And also, your blushes. And the good thing about fall is that you can explore more with amazing color. So that's, more than anything, I think take care of your skin year round. Use a great foundation like our Second Skin foundation year round, and just, explore more with color. That's it.
I have what, I don't want to put you on the spot, but my wheels are turning. Are you gonna go also deeper into skincare, like have like a 3-step regimen, like something to wash your face, to exfoliate, to maybe eye makeup, not makeup, just skincare?
I am going to come out with a vitamin C product, and that is for brightening. And then I'm about to launch this amazing product right here. So you guys see my brow. If I took my brow off right now, you would gag. But I have this product right here that literally fills in your eyebrows just in one shot.
I need that, please. Wow.
And it's hair fibers. But do you see how that filled in? If I took my brows off right now, baby, you would be like, she has zero brows, and she does. So
is that waterproof? Like, can I go to the beach and swim with that?
Stays on, but I want to show you how I'm just literally. But do you see how that filled in?
Right. Oh my God, that is genius.
Yes, and it stays on all day. So I've given it out to a few people. It's called Insta Brow, and you will see it very soon. And I'm telling you, it comes in 3 amazing colors: blonde, brunette, and espresso. I'm doing espresso. And it is an amazing product. And you just throw it in your bag. You don't even have to touch it up during the day. It's amazing. When I go swimming, and you know I have a pool in Florida, so when I go swimming, it's still on. You guys saw me, if you know you follow me, you saw me talking to you from my pool. So my brows were still on, so I don't go nowhere without brows, baby.
Me neither.
But I don't go nowhere without doing my brows. And men, I want to say this. Men, please don't be afraid to use this product. It is for just filling in sparse hairs. That's it. I'm really trying to get men to be more comfortable with doing things like, you know, filling in brows, because, you know, a lot of men tend to think, oh, that's girly, or that's what. No, keep yourself up. I love to see a man that keeps himself. When I see a man getting his pedicure and manicure, I'm like, yes.
It's very sexy. Nothing but to see a man in his sandals. Like down here in Florida, I see the guys in their sandals and their the nail salon getting their pedicures and manicures. Sexy.
Exactly. The same way you want us to take care of ourselves. Well, we like nicely pedicured feet too.
Yes. Britt is asking a question. She says, are your products hypoallergenic?
Hey, Britt. Yes, girl. I do not play around. My foundations are vegan. If I sat here and don't eat it, but if I sat here and chewed this and swallowed it, nothing would happen to me.
Wow.
But I don't encourage it.
Oh my God. I think that's coming from the modeling you, because as models, we always want to keep our skin so beautiful and juicy and rich and pimple free, you know? Yeah.
You can see my skin is glowing, you know?
Yeah.
And the beauty of it is if I use different products, you know, like for instance, this is number 10. So this is the foundation, but say if I just wanted to, you know, like warm my skin right here. And that's just by using number 10, you know? So, yes, definitely.
Wow. All right, Kim, I know you have to jet off and do all the CEO stuff and do all this exciting stuff. It was so good talking to you, catching up, all the blessings out to you. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Definitely.
To everybody that tuned in, I really appreciate you guys getting up this early. Y'all just as crazy as I am, up early and getting my hustle on. So
yes, let's sign off with some music. Of course, let me get the music popping. You gotta do a pose off. You're not getting away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just sitting here. We'll just pose. Let me turn the music on. Yes. Okay, Miss Kim. Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming on. We love you. And of course, support, ladies.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.